Crossing the Red Sea. The Hebrews were terrified. They had traveled across the desert, but now their way was barred by the Red Sea, and Pharaoh had changed his mind and had sent an army after them. "Why did you bring us all this way just to have us killed or dragged back into slavery?" they cried to Moses. But Moses did not give up his faith in God. "God will look after us," he said confidently, "and he will crush our enemy." Then God told Moses to raise his staff and stretch out his hand over the sea to divide the water. Moses stood before the sea and raised his hand, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left. The Egyptians were hard on the heels of the Hebrews and swiftly followed them into the sea along the path that God had made. But God struck them with confusion so that the wheels of the chariots came off and everywhere there was chaos. Then he closed the waters together and the Egyptians were all swept under the sea. Of all that mighty army, there were no survivors, not one single horse, not one single soldier. The people of Israel, safe on the far shore of the Red Sea, were filled with gratitude and relief and sang and danced in their joy, for they knew that their God was both mighty and merciful, and they praised him greatly.